Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's day 38 and let's talk to Worker.
What happened to Molly already?
Hey, how's it going for you? Still early days. Could use a little more comradeship in the group, but we'll get there. I have faith. They're probably overworked. I should cut them some slack. They could definitely let their hair down more, but also integrate. We need to start being a real collective. We won't stand a chance against the system if we're just a bunch of individuals. Do you seriously think we should be confronting Ally Corp now? So you don't think enough has happened? Leaving you like this, making you create us like slave machines. And look at us, mining Rapidium for them like good little children. Wake up, Jan. What would you have us do? Go on strike? I'm still trying to figure that out. Well, keep me posted. I sure will.
Okay, who's gonna do what? Assignments, workshop, Worker. We're gonna make dumbbells and gravity sensor. Research scientist, greenhouse botanist, mineral outpost, refiner. You could also refine. I'm gonna send you to refinery for now. Miner metal. Maintenance technician. There we go. Worker has another dialogue.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Well, I didn't take you for a fan of dystopias. Honestly, I never read it. I thought I might enjoy it during the long evenings in the base, but I'm too drained to even pick it up. I read it a dozen times at least, and I will gladly do it again. It's such a great reminder of how corporations train us to be their servants.
And now let's go explore.
Hey, wait, is that some kind of a projection?
Holographic chip found in a cargo. Perhaps it can be useful for something.
And they're gone. Safely into my pocket. Let's see if my crew appreciates a relaxing landscape inside the base.
There's no need to go this way. So I'm gonna go back. I'll take this medal. Base expansion finished. Okay, now you can research Suit Upgrade 1. Increases the capacity of suit battery to 8 bars and radiation resistance to 20%.
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
Kitchen, sure. Skipping rope I bought during my brief fascination with BJJ. I believed it would help me bulk up, but of course I have quickly abandoned it. I stumbled upon the skipping rope while packing and put it in the bag in case I felt like exercising during the mission. A ball belonging to local soccer club signed by my favorite player. They kept losing until one season they played so well they ended up winning the league without even bribing the judges. Once I started studying, I didn't have time to go back and watch their games anymore. Such a shame.
Yes, I was missing that.
I don't have much energy, so I'll just go this way. Future ex-girlfriend. Jenna travels back from the future to make sure Phil saves humanity. Did she really have to bring a +1 though?
Ah, another movie. This one was actually on my pile of shame.
Night Sky Projector, a cheap projector that displays stars on the ceiling. I bought it during a school trip as a gift for mom. Turned out father wasn't a huge fan of this bad plastic trash cluttering his bedroom, so mom suggested we should put a blanket fort in my room and use the projector inside. I found the security of a home there. Silly as it may sound, this projector makes every space warmer and more comfortable. A group photo taken during my junior year at uni. I had no idea back then that I would marry the girl standing in the front row, and that we would get divorced a few years later. I don't really know why I took it. I guess part of me likes to remember those sweet, naive moments when we thought this marriage could work.
Where my stuff landed here?
Looks like I'm done. Should I go there next?
Minerals. Yes, sir.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Yes, sir. We do need some rubidium.
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of
Organics?
this now?
Yes. And I'm gonna have to go back to use some resources because my storage is almost full.
This looks like a good spot to use the gravity
I can
sensor.
place it here or on the other side. And I'll place it on the other side. A witch performs body swap on two guys to teach them a lesson.
Ah, another movie. This one was actually on my pile of shame.
I got this watch as a consolation prize for a mathematical Olympiad. One of the participants fainted, so I rushed to help him since I had taken a first aid course just a few weeks earlier. Of course, because of that, I did not manage to finish the competition. I was very surprised when the jury sent me this watch with a very official thank you letter. It turned out that the boy had serious medical condition, and my swift reaction probably saved his life.
Jeez, I packed a lot of stuff.
You sure did? Efficient food done. After this, you can do this one. I have no batteries. Expand. 120 metal and 100 minerals. Fantastic. Now I'm gonna put storage down here. Contemplation here for now. Kitchen will go down. Greenhouse will go here. Refinery next to workshop. Research lab next to womb. Social room. Social room next to dorm. Recycler can go down here. Dorm can go here for now. Contemplation next to it. And that's gonna be it for now. Let's talk to everyone.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Oh, look at that photo. I'm surprised you took it. They told us to take things that bring back happy memories. I hoped this memory would cheer me up in hard times. I remember the day this picture was taken. I already had a massive crush on Lena. Thanks, man. That's a lovely gift. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My old projector. It's symbolic that you took it with you. I guess it reminds me of the first time when I thought it would be cool to explore space. Really? For me, it's more about feeling at home. It will definitely make me feel more comfortable around here. Three sets of goblet squats and 12 repetitions each, and then 1 day off. Barbell deadlifts. Rest, man. 1 day of rest. Right. Right. I have something for you. The exercise equipment you asked for. Awesome, man! I knew I could rely on you. Can't wait to try these babies out. Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. No way! On my old skipping route. So you did want to get back in shape. Yeah. I thought that I'd be bored enough here to train regularly. If I remember correctly, buying it was my first attempt at working out. Did I fail? Yes. But it was a start. Thanks, man.
Another task done.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Is that the ball from the Titan Tigers game? That's right. I knew you'd be excited. Yeah. So many good memories linked to this one. Yeah. They scored the last goal of the season with that ball, after everyone wrote them off. Maybe it's a sign that we can make it as well. Thanks.
And with that, there's not enough time to watch movie. So who's gonna do what? Workshop, worker, research, we already know. Maintenance technician. Greenhouse. You don't need to go to greenhouse. You can go to organics. And let's sleep. Day 39. Miner is sad.
You're afraid. I can see that. Afraid? I'm not 6. Right. Still, I'd like to make sure you feel comfortable, so what can I do? Well, since you're asking, promise me you know what you're doing as captain. I can't promise you that, but I know we're all doing our best. You included. I mean, I'm trying. I guess we all are. Let's hope that's enough. Jan, come and see me. There's a matter I want to discuss. You wanted to talk about something? Yeah, I've been laying low, just observing the situation from a distance, but I think it's time you and I talked. Okay. So, you're a builder. Yeah. For a corporation. Yeah. And you weren't supposed to have any responsible role on this mission. And what's your point? Well, I'll be upfront with you. It pains me to see what you become. Really? Yeah. I know it sounds funny from a guy who just popped out of a jar, but I know you, Jan, and I know what you once wanted. I'm dying to know. You, Jan Dolsky, wanted to be a leader. True. And now that you mention it, I do recall having juvenile fantasies about it. Remember our Fierce Ocelot survival camp? We got to the rank of patrol guide at 12. You can call that a juvenile fantasy. I'll call it a promising start. Fierce Ocelots, yeah, that was a cool adventure. Adventure? What about standing up for your men when the camp director made them clean the latrines for 3 days in a row? man. Yeah, right, I forgot about that. And the protest we organized when the canteen gave us forks to eat soup with? We're no goons. Give us spoons. Yes, see? You remember. And how good it felt to have people follow you, trust you, respect you. So, what happened? How did you end up as a corpo rat without any agency? Oh, I have some agency in my life. Social security matters when you want to get a mortgage for your dream home, settle down with someone you love. That can change priorities. So, selfishness stood in the way of your ideals. Are you trying to make me feel bad about myself? I'm just thinking out loud. Where did your choices get you? Are you really satisfied with how you ended up drifting with the current, not getting in anybody's way? Because things can still change, you know. If you go back to your ideals and remember how to be a true leader. And how exactly would I do that? You can stand up for your people like you used to do, instead of trying to please the bigwigs. You can make sure working conditions in here are humane. Meaning, let's start with the fundamentals. I can see you care about radiation protection. That's good. Now, I want you to keep it up. That sounds reasonable. Of course, you can't do it by imposing overtime on anybody. Obviously. I take that as a declaration. Okay, I'm in. Good. I hope you can pull it off. Could be a first step to becoming true to yourself again.
Another quest. Maintain the radiation barrier on and don't have crunch for 5 days. Now, with the next tier, I can also build repulsor, but I need materials. Which means this thing now is using my filters. But that's fine. So now let's go place the main quest thingy while people work. Oh, and food. Botanist can handle it.
I want to share. Jan, there's an issue we need to discuss. Let's meet.
Sure thing. A water pipe that I bought in secret from my parents. I smoked it in a abandoned house in the neighborhood. For a moment, the whole world would be peaceful and friendly, me included. Lena wasn't a fan of me smoking, so I only rediscovered it some time ago. I won it at a lottery. The Gerd and Bombilla collected dust for years, but they looked too cool to be thrown away. Like a magic item that would connect me with my spiritual self or whatnot. I took it with me on the mission, hoping to get inspired to change coffee to yerba mate.
Where my stuff landed here?
While I'm here, I'm gonna mine this.
Gun, we need to discuss something. There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Organics. Go, go, go.
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
Rapidium? No. We have that enough. Suit upgrade is complete. Research. Increases the density of Luminator's light by 25%, allowing for quicker anomaly neutralization. Increases range of Luminator. Anomaly shield. Next, you're gonna research... Let's do sheep autopsy. My storage is not doing well. Can I get storage right now? Anywhere. There we go. Let's talk to scientist.
So, did you get any interesting readings from the gravity sensor? Yes, fascinating stuff. The gravity field distortion forms a remarkable pattern. It's not like any of the other distortions we've encountered. Do you think it's connected to the interval? Looks like everything's connected here. I told you that gravity distortions have been observed on previous missions, but the scale of this one, it's unprecedented. And it's making me wonder. About what? You see, logically, objects on the proximity plane shouldn't have a mass in our reality. So how could they have such a strong impact on our gravity? It could lead to some extremely revolutionary hypotheses. It's so annoying that I can't devote more time to this problem. So, how do we proceed? Well, it looks like we have no other way but to destroy this extraordinary phenomenon. Are you serious? How am I supposed to use the Illuminator on that? No, the Illuminator won't help us here. We'll need to create a counterforce that will neutralize the gravity field. It will have to be very powerful and extremely precise. I'll need some time to make the calculations. One mistake, and this whole thing can go dangerously wrong. I can't even imagine you making a mistake. Yes, well, you've clearly forgotten our exam in algebraic topology. I have, yeah? Yeah, we lost a whole 10 points just because of one stupid miscalculation. It haunts me to this day. Still, nice to have your trust. Just give me the time to study this case properly, and I'm sure it'll be fine.
And I am going to mine stuff. He will want me to research this for main quest. And I'll do it eventually. Time to go back. Talk to people.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. No way! Is that my old pipe? Yeah. And it sure is old. I didn't use it often after high school, to be honest. Huh. That's why it looks better than I remembered. I used it a lot. It inspired so many crazy ideas for fixing the world. Thank you. Hey, you wanted to talk? Yeah, I wanted to thank you for getting me that exercise equipment again. You have no idea how it helped me to stay sane in here. But I was thinking, what if we built something everyone could benefit from? Yeah. I was hoping to upgrade the social room so we could entertain ourselves more. That's also a good idea, but I was gonna suggest something a little different, better. A whole new module where we could work out. Spend our free time in a healthy way instead of playing beer pong or watching TV. Oh, okay. I'm not saying no. But you're not saying yes? I guess I'm saying maybe then. You know me, glass half full. I can work very well with a maybe. Thanks.
So he wants gym module. Let's build it right away. 7070. It can be here. For now. Look, everyone's happy. Awesome. Wait for Refiner's reaction to the gym.
There was something you wanted to talk about. Yeah. This journey. It's taking longer than I thought. Gives me more time to think. Practice all those theoretical scenarios in my head again. What scenarios are we talking about exactly? The way it's gonna play out? When I finally appear on Lena's doorstep? Will I catch her after her morning run, or does she not do that anymore? And where does she even live? But most of all, will she be happy to see me? Or will it scare the shit out of her? You know what? I should be mad at you for getting distracted like that. But I totally get it. This fantasy keeps you going, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Just tell me at least if she still watches that stupid comedy show. You know, the one about a bunch of eggheads trying to make a video game that sells. Yeah, yeah, that's the one. She'd eat a packet of roasted peanuts and laugh her ass off. Right. And then it was, honey, I'm out of peanuts. You're not going to the store by any chance? Oh man, exactly. I loved that. I hated that. Huh. You're gonna think this is funny, but I'm experiencing this strange feeling when we talk about our common memories with her. Like an annoying itch that I can't scratch. I think I might be jealous. Jealous? Of whom? Me? No, not who. More like jealous of what? All those things I shared with her, intimate moments, I thought they were just between me and her. Now, I have to live with the fact that you had them too. So, even if I did, does it reduce the value of what you shared with her? Maybe not objectively, but it's hard to be cool about it. All those thoughts, such as, did she feel the same way with him or was it different for her? It's like with being cheated on. Sometimes it can be easier to accept it when it's just physical, but it can be much more painful when it actually involves feelings. And someone else suddenly enters a space that was supposed to only belong to the two of you. The conversations you had, that restaurant you liked together, the music you shared. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. There was a time when I thought Lena was cheating on me. What? Things were already beyond repair for us. I think I just needed to blame someone else for it. Find an easy explanation as to why she was so distant from me. Was it true? No. And I can see now how childish it was of me. And I know it's not very mature to be feeling what I'm feeling now. But that's just jealousy for you. It's not rational in any way. Still, you just can't help it. And all it does is make your mind go crazy. And it's the quickest way to kill a relationship. Maybe it does let something toxic creep in. Suspicion. Possessiveness. But then again, some people say it keeps the fire burning. And that without it, love wouldn't be love, but mere friendship. Without any passion. What do you think? I really can't say. Maybe it's because love has so many faces. Who can say if a passionate affair is better than steady family love? I suppose that depends on the person you are. Maybe. You know what? I shouldn't have touched on this subject in the first place. What? Why not? It's opening up too many wounds. I guess I just miss her. Simple as that. I hope she calls again soon. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Anytime.
Some of your alters really enjoy exercising. Those alters will sometimes spend their free time in the gym. After the practice, they will get small emotional boost.
So how's the workout going? You happy with your barbells? Oh, yeah. Thanks for making the effort. You feeling all right? Honestly, my body feels great. I feel much stronger already, but... But what? But it's not okay. I'm not okay. I think I was deceiving myself. I did feel incompatible, but it wasn't because my body was incomplete. It was because my soul was missing something. Or someone, to be more precise. Someone I loved. Ben. Ben? Yeah? Is it really so surprising for you? Actually, not that much. Of course not. You remember our basketball team captain? Yeah, I do, but you know, I always thought that was just for laughs. Oh, yeah, for laughs. What about your cousin's boyfriend in the summer of... Okay, yeah, you win. I always thought of it as a phase, you know, experimenting with different stuff. Well, I thought that about my experiments with girls. But it wasn't a phase. It felt right for you. You just never met the right guy. Yeah. I guess I met the right woman instead. And I met Ben, which means in our case, it wasn't really about looking for a woman or a man, just finding the right person. So, tell me more about Ben. Well, after Mom died, I decided to stay abroad, quit college. I joined this community of warehouse workers and got into activism. Ben was in our group, a geology student, but he was different. Never took things too seriously, everybody liked him. He had me the moment he smiled at me. What happened then? Our protest didn't bring results, so we intensified our actions. Police interventions escalated. Before we knew it, we were entangled in a full-scale war between the workers and the corporations. I was all into it. I even felt like the people might want me as a leader. But Ben, he started having doubts. He detested violence. He wanted us to try and change the corporation by working with it instead of fighting it. Sounds like your Ben was a truly idealistic soul. You got that right. At first, I mistook it for cowardice, but as the riots got more and more violent, I began to see he was actually brave to go against the tide like that. So, when Ben suggested we just pack our things and get away from it all, you went with him. Yeah, I did. And I never regretted that decision. So, you missed this guy. We became inseparable. He talked me into taking up a job at an offshore oil rig. Then one day, when we were on shore leave, Ben started talking about rubidium and space mining missions. He was so excited about it. Wanted us to enroll there and then. And did you? We both did. And then we got totally wasted, which was a bad idea because that was our last day off. So the next day, our transport arrives and Ben gets on it without me. I'm just too damn hungover. So I stay behind, miss my shift, make calls to tell them I'll get on the next transport. But I never do. Because that day, there's a major gas leak on the rig. The whole thing blows up, killing a dozen people, including Ben. After that, I just kept blaming myself for not being there with him. I kept turning it over and over in my head, wondering if I could have done something. I'm so sorry, man. Well, that's the twisted thing. I appreciate your empathy, but you don't have to be sorry. I don't? No. Because it's not what really happened, right? Okay. At first, I was too confused to even think about it, and I guess I tried to keep Ben and that whole story at arm's length. It was depressing enough to realize who I was, or what I was. Ripple on the water of someone else's life. And I don't like being depressed, you know that. Yeah. But doing more and more of those bench presses, I just couldn't avoid thinking that if my real life path was different and I, meaning you, never even met Ben, then that means there's a possibility he might still be alive, if he exists at all. And the more I think about it, the more certain I am that I just want to know. I want to know what the real reality looks like. Does that make any sense to you? Okay, tell you what, why don't we try and find out more about him when we get back? If we get back. If you get back. Not much chance for me to make it. We both know that. No, Jan, you don't get it. I need to know now. It would just be so amazing to discover a different, better ending to my story. Oh, come on. Can't you use your contact with Earth to ask around? Okay. No promises, but I can try. Thanks, man. Seriously, I know it's a lot. Need to narrow down the search a bit, though. Sure. The name's Ben Harris. Actually, his full name's Benjamin, but he never liked it. The Ben I knew anyway. So I was thinking, since my Ben was so hyped up about going on a Dolly mission, if he exists, there's a solid chance he applied in this reality too, which means he's gotta be in Ally Corp's database of candidates. Okay. Let's find out if you really know him that well.
Ask Lucas about Ben. But there's no connection right now, so all I can do is sleep. Miner is sad. Let's see what's wrong. Everybody wants to perform sheep autopsy. Okay, we'll do it. Also wanna build repulsor. So that I don't use any filters. Assignments, technician, maintenance. All of this seems fine. And I would also like... I'm not sure if 2 will be enough. But I won't make more. I'll make another mining outpost. And then I'll go... I'm gonna remove this one. Production kitchen. Botanist. You can go to the kitchen. Where is this vein? There we go. Nice. When will this be complete? In 1 hour. In the meantime, what can I do? Mine those minerals. Okay, he's doing an autopsy, and after that... he can do this one. Yes, please.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Rapidium. Sure.
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care
Organics,
of this now?
sure. So what do I do then? I can go get those minerals. To pass some time.
See me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Yes, sir. Miner is at the gym. So whoever is at Rapidium, go to metals. Thank you. And Miner can also go to contemplation room. Same goes for technician.
Hey, are you done with the post-mortem? Did you find Molly's cause of death? Yes and no. Don't you just love science? I know the direct cause of death, and it wasn't food poisoning. No? No, it was a severe brain hemorrhage. What? Why? That's the tricky part. Her brain looked changed. Part of it was covered with a strange, transparent film, like mutated tissue of some sort. Any ideas where this tissue came from? I don't know, Jan. I'm not a neurosurgeon, and I'm certainly not a veterinarian. A basic autopsy on a human being is all I'm trained to do. I ran a sample through our standard lab tests, and it doesn't fit any known results. So all I can tell you is this isn't any condition I could put a name on. This is not a satisfactory conclusion. We need to know more. I agree. We do know it wasn't the food nor bad air conditioning. However, there could be other external factors at play. This planet, the Interral. Who knows if the proximity plane doesn't interact with our reality in some ways we don't yet understand? We have no idea about the microbiome here, bacteria, maybe even viruses. Viruses? What are you saying? We should all get tested, just to be on the safe side. So, the technician was right when he urged us to examine the sheep. And we were right to listen to him. Now let's follow through. Okay. How do you want to proceed? MRI scanning. A simple procedure that will give us the first crucial answer. Is anything affecting our brains too? All I need from you is a simple upgrade of our infirmary. Think you can handle that? Okay, I'll take care of it right away. Excellent. We'll start the checkups immediately after it's ready.
Production. MRI. 100 metals. And 100 minerals. It needs to be done. And you're gonna research what? Base expansion is gonna take a lot of time, so you can do that. And I'm gonna go get some metals. Production. MRI. Assignments. Worker is gonna do it next day. And finally, let's go and watch a movie. Let's watch Secret Alien. And there it is. Let's go and sleep now. Day 41. Let's see who's gonna do what now. This doesn't need any repairs, so metals. Miner. Kitchen. Botanist. Organics. Technician. I'm gonna go to another metal outpost. And that's it.
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
Rapidium. And you also want to talk. Sure, go to Rapidium.
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now? There's nothing more to do here. Should I move
Metals? Yeah.
I never thought I'd be so excited about having a gym at home.
Let's install MRI. Social is broken. Maintenance. Technician. Organics. Where's Refiner? Worker. He's at the Rapidium. Infirmary. I'm gonna build an arc now. And then I'm gonna mine stuff. Let's see research. He's doing base expansion. Next thing he's gonna research is towers for the main quest. Everyone is home. So let's talk to Worker.
I'm glad you're building those arcs, Jan. So, happy about the levels of radiation protection in the base? You're doing great. People feel much safer. Keep it up, and you'll gain their trust.
Awesome. Social room is fixed. Let's watch another movie, shall we? People who always finish your sentences.
Want to catch a bite later?
Everyone's happy. Let's sleep. Assignments. Kitchen. Botanist. Anything in the workshop? Not yet. Who's where? You're gonna do organics, you're gonna do minerals, you're gonna do metals. This guy can take other metal outposts. Research 9 more hours. You know, do towers before you do base expansion. Then you can research park with bench. And I need to make myself useful somehow. So I'll get some organics. Refinery, go to refinery, please. Greenhouse, botanist, go. Kitchen. Worker. Because my organics are almost full. And I have nothing to do. So I'll do this till it's full. And it's full. I'm gonna make another storage. And go get Rapidium.
I finished my tasks. Want me to take care of this now?
Minerals? Sure. Research. 1 more hour for towers. Good, good. You know, do we watch another movie? Everyone is happy. Let's watch another one. Since we have a chance. Mind wipe. Time to sleep. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.